What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and it is Thursday. And you know what that means. It is Throwback Thursday boxing style. Better yet, Jab Queen Boxing style to be exact. Next up on today's Throwback Thursday, we have Terry Norris, aka Terrible Terry. Terry Norris boxed from 1986 to 1998. He had a total of 56 fights with a record of 47-9. Now, 31 of those 47 came by way of knockout. He fought in multiple divisions, but mainly the light middleweight division. He also fought in the super welterweight as well. He is a three-time world champion, arguably the best to ever do it at 154, okay? He held the WBC and the IBF titles and unified both of those at 154. Now, he also held the NABF, which is the North American Boxing Federation, basically recognized primarily in North America. And that's offered to champions within various weight classes. So he held that title as well. Obviously, with these straps being a three-time world champion, they coming for you. They coming for you, right? So he said, bring it on. He was the WBC light middleweight champion. He won that title in 1990 by knocking out John Mugambi in the very first round, y'all. Now, he did go on to defend this title successfully about 9 or 10 times before losing it, right? Now, in those title defenses, he faced guys like Sugar Ray Leonard in 1991, whom he defeated in a dominant 12-round decision. Now, this was Terrible Terry's breakout statement, okay? And a tribute to his strength and to his power. He then faced Donald Curry, who he defeated, causing Curry his last chance, man, to turn his career around. Damn. Meldrick Taylor whooped his head to retain his WBA championship belt. Carl Daniels. Now, in between some of this fights, he has some other bangers. I mean, listen, he was out there getting to that action. One that stood out to me the most was how many times he fought Louis Santana. Man, he fought that man in 1994. He got disqualified for hitting him in the back and the head. He turned around and fought him again in 1995 and got disqualified again for another dirty damn shot. Okay, after the bell in round 3. Now, he fought him again that same year, okay? For the third time. But actually Norris defeated him by KO in the second round. He was like, listen, we ain't never gonna be done till I'm done. Now, that fight actually got him his strap back, which he held on to for the next 2 years. He eventually lost his belt again to Keith Mullins in 1997. He fought a couple more times after losing his title. He fought Dana Rosenblatt. Dana actually defeated him unanimous decision. And then he fought Laurent Baldi, who actually ended his career with a 9th round knockout. Let's take a look at how Terrible Terry really got down in that ring. Sometime after that, Terry's speech began to terribly slur. I mean, I guess, people that were around him and people that were used to talking to him noticed the slurring in his speech, even in his earlier years. You know what I mean? So after his last defeat, basically, the Nevada Athletic Commission, they actually declined him for a new license. Now, again, this was based on his impaired speech, and it was obviously linked to his boxing career. He was known to spar for many, many rounds in a day preparing for fights. So, this all played a part in, what ended up happening to him. Terry suffered from dementia. It's called Politzkitz dementia, also more commonly known as CTE. Um, directly affected to his boxing career. So naturally, he hung up the gloves and began the next phase of his life. This man had an amazing career. He was introduced into the Hall of Fame in 2005. Him and his wife started the Final Fight Foundation, and it's their mission to serve, as help, for underserved athletes, and in their, making sure they take care of their health and make sure that they're good after boxing, setting themselves up for to be in a good space after retirement, basically. Terry and his wife also opened a gym in 2023 known as the World Champion Cardio Boxing Gym in Los Angeles, California. He just launched some new merch called Stand Store. He's planning to launch a virtual boxing studio, and he also engages in providing resources and services to those boxers with disability and just people with disabilities in general. I mean, Terrible Terry is absolutely amazing. He's clearly staying busy even through his struggles. He's finding a way to overcome them. So I just want to say thank you, Terry. I hope that this Throwback Thursday pleased you as we highlighted your career as well as afterwards, because life doesn't stop when the bell says ding. Well, until next time, y'all, you know what to do. Catch me on a panel.